Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to another episode of the Cardone Solutions Podcast. I'm your host of the Cardone Solutions Podcast. My name is David Bradley, training facilitator and coach for Grant Cardone. I'm bringing you, just you, weekly sales solutions, sales tips, sales strategies, and some attitude adjustments thrown in for good measure, direct from the 10X world of Grant Cardone. Check it out. 80% of what we do here, 100% free. So, purpose of the podcast is to make sure the free stuff we're putting down, you're picking up, and you're plugging it into your sales, your business, and your life. Now, today is Wednesday, which means what? It means it is time for the Wednesday word. Now, what do we do on the Wednesday word? Well, let's just go way back. 2003, when I first started following Grant Cardone's training and his material, I heard this: selling is a conversation. Power comes from the words that you use. So the words we use, they have power. Okay, so let's make sure we understand the words, the meaning of the words, where they come from, the derivations, the histories, and more importantly, what do we do with them? Okay, and what kind of wisdom can we extract from these words? So today's word is going to be a doozy. Today's word is, let's just get into it, shall we? Let's not dilly-dally around anymore. Let's just jump right on into today's word. Today's word can be nothing short of elusive, and yet typically, when it comes hard and fast with no real promise or guarantee as to how long it's going to stay. You can do this to others as well. Others can do this for you, and you also need to be able to do this for yourself. You know what it is yet? Today's word is inspire. Inspire, meaning a verb. Inspire is a verb. It is something that you do. So let's look at 5 different definitions from the dictionary of inspire. First one, fill someone with the urge or ability to do or feel something, especially to do something creative. His passion for romantic literature inspired him to begin writing. Using that in a sentence. Okay. Create is another definition. A feeling, especially a positive one, in a person. Their past record does not inspire confidence. Okay. Another definition. Animate someone with such a feeling. He inspired his students with a vision of freedom. To give rise to. The movie was successful enough to inspire a sequel. And then the second definition, which is very interesting, especially once we get into the etymology of this whole thing, is breathe in. Inhale. They can expand their lungs and inspire enough gas to satisfy oxygen requirements. Okay, so some synonyms for inspire. God, I love that word. Stimulate, motivate, cause, incline, persuade, encourage, influence, rouse, move, stir, spur on, goad, energize, galvanize, incite, impel, animate, fire the imagination of, fire with enthusiasm, and spirit, incentivize. Ooh. So, where does this word come from? Well, we first start seeing it pop up in the context that we're talking about, mid-14th century. Inspiring, to fill, especially the mind, the heart, etc., with grace. With grace. Interesting. Also, to prompt or induce someone to do something. So you go back, that's a French term. Then you've got Latin. Inspire, if I said that right. Blow into, breathe upon, figuratively, meaning inspire, incite, inflame, to breathe in. Spirit, inspire, in spirit, Latin word was used as sort of a loaner translation, if you will, from Greek. And it was used in the Bible. The general sense of influence or animate with an idea or purpose, that comes from the late 14th century. But think about it. Remember, we're talking about the Bible. So we go New Testament, Pentecost. The apostles were inspired by the Holy Spirit to go out and preach the good word, the good news. So what now? Now what? We understand what it means to breathe in and to have spirit and to motivate, stimulate, cause, encourage, spur, galvanize. Well, let me ask you a question. How do you, talking to you, how do you get inspired? Remember, this is something that you do. How do you inspire yourself, especially when you're not feeling very inspired? Remember what we said earlier. It's a verb. It is something that you do. It is the doingness that triggers the feeling, not the other way around. So if you're waiting to be inspired or to get inspired, it might be a minute. It might be a while. So maybe you flip it and you do the doing part to get the being. See what I'm saying? Okay. You're not feeling inspired, but you start doing things that are inspiring, and then consequently, oh, I'm inspired. Okay. So I want to give you 3 actions that you can take that will that can get you inspired immediately. You don't have to wait. Do these things to get the inspiration going, to galvanize. What were some of those other synonyms? Incite, impel, fire the imagination, fire with enthusiasm, in spirit, stimulate, motivate. Okay? So the 3 things are this. 1, breathe. Let's do it again. It's the essence of the word, and you're probably not doing it consciously enough. So I want to invite you, inspire you. See what I did there? I want to inspire you to take a few minutes right now, right when you're done listening to this, and then put 100% of your attention on your breathing. Slow, deep inhalations through the nose. Pause at the top. What if you took 6 seconds to take a breath, and then you just held it for 4, and then you spent another 6 minutes or 6 seconds, exhaling. 6 seconds in, hold for 4, 6 seconds out, do nothing for 4, repeat. And repeat that over and over and over again for 10 minutes. So just try it. We'll do it together. Ready? Here we go. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. How's that feel? Okay. The word inspire comes from breath. Okay. So do it. Put conscious attention on your breathing. And all the while you're breathing in and you're inhaling, inhale gratitude. Inhale inspiration, right? Press out the negativity. In good, out shit. In good, out shit. Okay. Inhale the good, push out the crap. Think about how grateful you are that you are inspired and that you have full control over your level of inspiration. Yeah, all that just from breathing. That's right. Okay. Second thing, move. Take some action. Do something. Okay. Move toward a target. Grant Cardone says, you won't get much done if you only grind on the days you feel good. Okay. Action precedes feeling. Breathing is an action. Moving is an action. It's something that you do. So move. Okay. Third thing is to give. My dear friend, Wayne Dyer, rest in peace, said, your true purpose will always be found in the service of others. And then Grant says that the fastest way out of a slump is to go help somebody else. So, here's what I want you to do to dial in today's word, the Wednesday word, to get inspired. Okay? Take a few deep breaths. move your ass, and go help somebody. Okay, that is how you get inspired. And this has been your Wednesday Word. If this has proven valuable to you, make sure that you have subscribed to the Cardone Solutions Podcast. If you've got something out of this today, if you have somebody that you know, and in addition to yourself, that might be struggling with getting and staying inspired, please make sure that they listen to this thing, send it over their way, or just know that somebody out there in cyberspace is just waiting for you to tweet this out, put it up on LinkedIn, or post it on Facebook so that they can get some inspiration too. Somebody is literally waiting for you to do this right now. So make sure you share this out into the cyberspace. Thank you for listening. Appreciate you being here every single week. I'm going to leave you with the words of Grant Cardone. Number one, so be inspired, first of all. And secondly, be great, because nothing else pays. We'll see you soon. Thanks so much.